Hello and welcome back to my channel, Divine Libra Wisdom. I'm back again with a weekly, or not a weekly, but a weekend check-in reading. This will be for Cancer. Libra and Taurus will be also uploaded as well. So definitely look forward to that. Let me start off by saying this is a weekend check-in reading because I have been kind of skipping on the weekly check-in readings because work has really done me in and I have been tired excuse me, by the end of the week, or not by the end of the week, but during the week, all throughout the week, and then it don't even mention the weekend. Tired, having a lot of other things going on that I needed to take care of, so therefore couldn't get the weekly readings out. But that will change. Things will go back to how they usually are for this weekend, since it is an extended weekend for the holiday. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the Cancer reading, or for the weekend. But first, let me say, look for, so there will be the weekly check-in readings, like I mentioned. I will get that done sometime this weekend, probably Sunday. I think that's a good day to do that, of course. Get so that way prepared for the week, even though we're off, or most people are off on Monday for Memorial Day. And I will also be putting some rapid fire messages, is what, well, I'm calling it rapid fire readings. But this will be for all the signs, and it will be, a short little blip, or blog, or bit pop. I can't even talk tonight. It will be a short little message for each sign, and that way each sign can be, get a little treat or a little reading too, because I know that I specialize in Libra, Taurus, and Cancer. Those are who I, do, but I want to make sure that I am getting all signs, as well as, looking out for a pick a pile reading as well. Okay, so Cancers, I'm already feeling your energy. I feel like some of you are exhausted and you need some rest. Definitely some rest. But anyway, yeah, let me go ahead. I'm gonna shuffle those, but let me go ahead and get my disclaimers out of the way. So all that mumbo jumbo to say, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. But if you're returning to the channel, I thank you so much, especially for those who continue to rock with me. You are very greatly appreciated. Can't stress that enough. You are. What was I going to say? As you listen along, make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you leave a comment. If you feel comfortable sharing your story and how it resonated, you can leave it in the comment section. If not, if you don't feel comfortable sharing, you can definitely just use an emoji just to let me know that you are rocking with the videos. Okay. Make sure you share the video out, if you know a Cancer, or they have Cancer placements. What else? Or they just simply enjoy tarot and oracle card readings. Okay. So, the decks that I'm using, that will be in the description boxes below. As well as if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by sending me an email, and we will go from there. If someone is acting like me or posing as me, soliciting for tarot readings, I don't do that. I will never reach out to you personally. You have to contact me first. Okay. So don't get got. I'll try to keep the noise to a minimum. I really doubt it's like 12 something here in the morning, so yeah, I definitely doubt anybody will be making too much noise around here, so it should be fairly quiet. Yeah, and I think that's it. So let's now get into Cancer's reading, and just like normal, I will shuffle some cards, get some channel messages for you before I turn the cards over. And we'll see how the messages align and what it is you need to know for the weekend. Okay. Okay. Cancer, I'm also kind of getting the vibe of being, you all being kind of cozy this weekend as well. Probably not trying to do too much. You want to stay close to home, which is very Cancerian-like. They rule over the home as well as the mother. So this is, you know, the nurturing side. So yeah, some of you could be feeling like you need to self-nurture, or maybe someone needs your nurturing. That could definitely be a thing. Or this could be someone who actually wants that from you. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, I want to have this person's undivided attention. I want some love and affection. I want their nurturing energy. So someone could admire you for that. Like how genuine, how calming of a person you are when they're in your presence. Because yeah, I'm kind of seeing someone like, this one. I'm kind of seeing someone who is kind of like, you could be their person, or this could be reversed. And, you know, you are the one that's kind of needing that type of energy. Not whatever the case, though. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we get. But yeah, I'm getting exhaustion. For Cancers, maybe. So yeah, some of you may just be tired, but also some of you may need to. Some of you may need to adjust your work schedule if possible, or move some things around your job to where, yeah. I'm seeing the word adjustment. So some of you, yeah, you may need to adjust something with your routine. This could be your work schedule if you are able to do so. Something else needs an adjustment. Yeah, maybe on a budget too. I'm seeing. And let's see, what other channel messages do I get? Cancers, and this, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the cards, but for a small number of you, some of you could learn, a small number of you anyway, could learn something about a person. This is similar sort of to, I want to say it was Libra's reading. I can't remember distinctly, but yeah, it might have been Taurus. I can't remember. Either way, you could be finding something out about a situation or a certain someone. You may get a call about this, a text, even an email. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything that's like truly devastating necessarily, but just be extra cautious, but also, yeah. I'm gonna leave that channel message right there, but just like I said, just be mindful about that. But let's go ahead and get into the cards, because I don't want to go too yeah. Interesting. You got the same cards. Well, two of the same cards as Libra. Okay. Interesting. And you got a card that was in Taurus's reading. So, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. So, the first card you have out, Cancers, is Eight of Air. This is an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So, yeah. You could very well have this illusion of being trapped, with it coming out with the Witch of the Woods. Definitely think this is a sign for you to either book a cabin vacation or take a trip to ease your mind. And even with, Cancers, you all like to be close to your home or inside your home. You don't really like to be anywhere else necessarily. But this, if you are to go on a cabin trip, this is going to likely be a very fulfilling and helpful retreat, because it's called a retreat. So or like a what am I trying to say, if you take a trip, because if you're feeling like you're trapped by something, you can easily get out of that. Just have to kind of get to a point where you're like, yeah, I know that I'm not stuck. I know that I'm not, there's always a way to get out of something that is causing you harm. So, it's all about being strategic, and getting your chess pieces on the board, you know what I mean? And just making sure that you're fine, like you're good. You know what I'm saying? But I think that you have what it takes to do that. And afraid to take action. I do feel like it could be a few Cancers who do feel as though they're afraid to take action, but it's like they don't want to feel, trapped in any way. So it's like, you have to be kind of proactive with that type of thing. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so as far as numbers that are coming out, let's see. You have 8, 5, 38, 14, 10. Okay. And again, same going to this card in particular too. I know I already touched on it, but it's very straight to the, that's why I love these cards. It's very straight to the point, but you need to retreat. You need to take a load off. Get yourself together. Okay? And build up that self-confidence again. So, I'm also getting, so some of you could want to or need to take a trip that is a retreat. Yeah. You definitely need, I think some of y'all need it for real. This can turn out to be, one of those life-changing trips that changes your whole outlook on life as well as trajectory in life. So yeah, definitely do your thing when it comes to that. You have to take the action, and you have to build up your self-confidence. That's what I was trying to say. I kind of lost my train of thought, but if this trip could also build up your self-confidence. I did something for myself, especially if you're a solo traveler. You can be I did this myself. I didn't need any help getting here on this trip, wherever I'm going. I didn't need anybody to be with me. I could, flew somewhere, enjoy my time. Now I'm flying back home. Just that simple. Because, yeah, I really feel like this unicorn here, you have all these unicorns in the back here, but this one unicorn is fleeing or going away. So Yeah. I feel like you need to, Cancer is kind of, and I think this is similar to kind of what, um, it was either Libra or Taurus's reading. I can't remember, but, yeah, the need to retreat and escape and be in hermit mode is very prevalent in this reading. I'm getting that strongly. So yeah, it's like this unicorn is trying to get away from all the fray, the chaos, yeah, the BS. And so yeah, Cancers, if you need to take some time out for yourself to get away, definitely do that. Okay, so then we have number 5, Unity, Archangel Valentine. This is traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So right off the bat for this one, oh, look how these match up, right? You see those orbs and all the planets and things around this card too. How dope is that? Anyway, with all the different, like the orbs and things, different moons and stuff around these different cards, I feel like that it tells me not the same thing that I got when this came out in Taurus's reading or either Libra's reading. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I think this was Libra. So I feel like you have so many different options. So like if you are kind of feeling afraid to take action, if you take your time, sit down and actually plan some things, the pros and cons list, I'm seeing that in my mind, pros and cons list. So some of you literally could have made a pros and cons list about certain things, or you just simply have a lot of options that you need to choose from. So it could be that, either or. I'm also looking at the seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Some of you in this Cancer group, you could, want to find like-minded friends, a mentor who can kind of guide you, help you out. So again, don't be afraid to take action. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there when it comes to trying to meet new people. Yeah. And then High Priestess with this coming out too. And I don't know if I did I do the numbers already? I think I did. With the High Priestess leadership coming out here, you may need to take the lead on something. And I feel like sometimes Cancers don't necessarily like to be in that position. You're more comfortable kind of chilling, I feel, and letting someone else kind of take the reins, the lead. But this could be, excuse me, I take a water break, but this could be your call to take the lead on something. And I know that I mentioned a trip of some sort. You like I said, even if you want to, like, say for instance, some of you, you like to travel with friends, you want to travel with someone, this may be a time where you have to lead yourself and be like, no, I'm not gonna, not go travel because I don't have anyone to go with or do anything with. So I'm still gonna go and have a good time. So I feel like that's what the High Priestess represents. It's like, you can go at it alone, but also, of course, if you have someone who's willing to step in and, be your friend or, help you out, whatever the case may be when it comes to this, you all just, yeah, it's on you, basically. It's on you to lead yourself and try new things out, meet, new friends, seek out a mentor, you know, maybe, and then also maybe certain organizations and things you want to be a part of. Put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to take action. Okay? And so then we have your last tarot card is the Queen of Earth. This is thoughtful, creative, warm, and subtle, or sensible. I'm sorry. It says make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. That's the card you have there. So by the end of the weekend, there could be, you know, things that come up that may challenge you, make you question certain things. But you're being asked rather to be mindful of things. Yeah, it says take a sensible approach. So yeah, definitely be mindful of your approach to things, how you're how you're saying things to people, dealing with challenges of any sort. You know, you want to kind of see especially with it coming out with seeing the signs, the Queen of Earth, that is. I feel like this, by being able to see the signs, you're better able to make informed decisions, do what you need to do, especially to protect yourself. Because this person, I see, they kind of have like a pot of gold right there. So I feel like this person is, it's almost like she's charming or putting a spell on this jackpot thing, so that nobody kind of takes it from her. That's what I gather from the card there. So yeah, just try to keep, grounded. Keep yourself grounded. Keep a sane mind, and don't go so much or go so long to the point where you work yourself to exhaustion, to the point where you just doubled over, laying down, passed out, sleep, because you've been doing a lot. You've been doing too much. And again, that goes back to my original thought of Cancers wanting to be cozy in home, or maybe even cozy elsewhere on a trip. But yeah, I get that sense again. It came back up. But anyway, just make sure I haven't forgot anything. I'm just making sure. I got quiet, but I'm just kind of making sure that I don't miss anything with these cards. Okay, I don't have anything else for you, Cancers. I hope that this video resonated. I know I kind of rambled on, but when things pop up in my mind, I'm gonna have to get them out. So yeah, hopefully things made sense. Again, if it doesn't apply for you, just, yeah. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay? But your affirmation for this weekend is don't quit. Okay? Don't quit. And I know it's backwards. Don't come for me. But yeah. That was your reading, Cancer. So I will see you next time in the next video. Bye.